Good day, ladies and gentlemen. For today's topics, we will be discussing multiplication of fraction by another fraction, multiplication of fraction by a whole number, and multiplication of whole number by a mixed number, and lastly, multiplication of mixed number by mixed number. So let's start with our first topic, which is multiplication of fraction by another fraction. So as we have here, 7 over 9 times 2 over 3. So the easy thing about multiplication of fractions, you just have to do it directly. You just have to times them directly and get your final answer and simplify if needed. So let's start with the first example. Let's start multiplying our numerators. 7 times 2 is 14 and 9 times 3 is 27. Can we simplify that? No. So let's go to the second example. 6 over 8 times 3 over 5. So let's start multiplying the numerators again. 6 times 3 is 18 and 8 times 5 is 40. Can we simplify that? Yes. So they are both divisible by 2. So 18 divided by 2 is 9 and 40 divided by 2 is 20. And that's our final answer. And now for our second topic, which is multiplication of fraction by a whole number. So for our first example, we have 7 times 2/3. So the first thing we have to do here is change the whole number 7 into fractional form. So it's going to be 7 over 1 times 2 over 3rd. Again, we're not changing the value of the whole number 7, we're just turning it into fractional form. Because 7 over 1 has still a value of 7. Again, the easy thing about multiplication is you just have to multiply straight across. And you don't need a common denominator. So let's start multiplying the numerators. 7 times 2 is 14 and 1 times 3 is 3. Is that our final answer? No. You might be asking why. As you can see, it's an improper fraction. So we have to change it into a mixed number. So 14 divided by 3 is 4. That will be our whole number. And then 4 times 3 is 12. So 14 minus 12 is 2. That will be our numerator. And then 3 will still be our denominator. And that's our final answer. So for our third topic, we have multiplication of whole number by a mixed number. So for our first example, we have 3 times 2 and 1 over 9. So as you can see, we have to turn 3 into a fractional form, which will be 3 over 1 times, we can't times it into a mixed number. So we have to change the mixed number into an improper fraction. So how do we do that? 9 times 2 is 18 plus 1 is 19. That will be our numerator. And then just copy 9 as the denominator. And then now we can multiply straight across. So 3 times 19 will be 57. And 1 times 9 will equal to 9. So as you can see, 57 over 9 is divisible by 3. So 57 divided by 3 is 19. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. Is that our final answer? No. You might be asking why again? Because it's an improper fraction. So we have to turn it into a mixed number. So 19 divided by 3 is 6. And 6 times 3 is 18. So 19 minus 18 is going to be 1, which will be our numerator. And then we just have to copy 3 as the denominator. So for our last and fourth topic, we have multiplication of mixed number by mixed number. So as you can see, for our first example, we have 3 and 1/3 times 1 and 3 over 5. So our first step here is to turn these mixed numbers into improper fractions, which will give us 10 over 3 times 8 over 5. So as I said earlier, we just have to multiply straight across. So 10 times 8 will give us 80, and 3 times 5 will give us 15. Can it be simplified? Yes, they're both divisible by 5. So 80 divided by 5 will give us 16, and 5 divided by 5 will give us 3. Will that be our final answer? No. Why? Because it's an improper fraction. So what do we have to do? We have to turn it into a mixed number. So 16 divided by 3 is 5, and then 5 times 3 is 15. So 16 minus 15 will be 1, that will be our numerator, and we just copy 3 as the denominator. I hope you liked the video and found it interesting. Please leave a subscribe button and thank you for watching.